are now listening to Serious Minds RNTV with your host, Professor Griff. The call-in number is 516-654-7688. That's 516-654-7688. This is Professor Griff, and this is Serious Minds RNTV. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously. The Serious Minds Brain Tonic was created to sharpen the mind by protecting cells and increasing neurotransmitters associated with learning and memory. This is the Serious Minds Brain Tonic. The Resurrection Formula. This male reproductive tonic elixir is the resurrection you've been looking for. It is a stimulating sexual tonic with mild androgen-like effects that is nourishing to the reproductive system. You can order them at www.professorgriff.me and www.seriousmindsinstitute.com. Just call 678-557-2919. Your health is your wealth. Peace. Welcome to Tricknology, where we focus in on safety, training, education, and legal protection. This is Professor Griff, NRA, USCCA certified instructor. Classes are being held twice a month. Contact me at 678-557-2919. That's 678-557-2919. Thank you, and welcome to Tricknology, safety, training, education, and legal protection. All right, greetings, family. Greetings once again. It's Professor Griff, and I am black on this Wednesday evening, on the eve of our Indigenous Day here in America and throughout the world, but especially here in America. And we are definitely going to recognize all of us who are indigenous to the lands that we were kidnapped from, brought to, the lands that we were already in and taken out of. All right, we're going to have that discussion tomorrow as we roll up on this day that they call Thanksgiving. And I've always tried to understand what that meant, so we're going to discuss that tomorrow. But shout out to the Serious Minds family. Greetings, Quan. What's good with you? Shout out to the Serious Minds family here on IG, the Serious Minds family on YouTube, Facebook, and of course, Periscope, Twitter, and all the other destinations that we broadcast to. Quan, what's good with you? Quan want me to let y'all know that if you would like to purchase any of Griff's Brain Tonic and Resurrection Formula, it's available now at www.professorgriff.me. All right, Mr. Microphone Fiend, what's happening with you, man? You all right? The D-R-E-W, the Drew, making it happen in the building, all the way from NY. I should say all the way from LI. All right. Once again, if you would like to purchase the Serious Minds Brain Tonic, hit me up at www.professorgriff.me. All right. Professorgriff.me. All right. So tonight we are going to be discussing the guilty verdicts, plural, of Ahmaud Arbery. All right. 3 white men murdering a 25-year-old black man in Brunswick, Georgia. All right. People on edge about this particular verdict simply because of what we've seen with the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict, which I'm trying to wrap my brain around this criminal justice system
that we have here and live up under in America. Trying to understand it. Maybe y'all can help me understand it tonight. I'm not even sure. All right. But we got some events coming up. And one of those particular events, which is the first 48 seconds, or after the first 48 seconds, with my man Doc and my man LP, who's supposed to be on with me tonight, but taking care of the family business, and I do understand that. And there's nothing wrong with taking a break, stretch out, do some family stuff, and we'll see everybody next week with the normal kind of broadcasting we do on Wednesday nights, where we talk about things in survival in real time. All right, survival in real time. All right, so shout out to LP, shout out to Doc, and we're doing the first 48 seconds, a Zoom meeting. All right, December 12th at 7 o'clock. So if you want to sign up for that, it's a minimal fee. Hit me up 678-557-2919, and or go to www.professorgriff.me and sign up there. All right. All right. Valuable information that's going to be given in that particular Zoom meeting. All right. Okay. All right. So Quan, I'm checking everybody in for the nah, get out of here, Jules. For real. Donald Trump hosts Kyle Rittenhouse at Mar-a-Lago. For real? Nah, come on, man. To be honest with you, I'm not really trying to kick up any dust, but I've said this to a couple of people in my circles. I really thought, in doing some basic research, that the people he shot down were Jewish. Am I correct in saying that? And I was expecting some outcry, some backlash, something from the Jewish community in reference to Jewish people being shot down in the streets like that at a protest, at a Black Lives Matter protest with no black people in it. It's boggling my brain. Oh, Jules, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't take no cues from, what's the name? Inside Edition. That's just too overly meteorized for me. I know I'm going to need some water. But anyway, let's dive into this subject. So I'm sure everyone by now has heard of the 3 men found guilty of murdering Ahmaud Arbery. All right. The defendants were found guilty of murdering and other charges on Wednesday for the pursuit and fatal shooting of Ahmaud Arbery. Now, there's some federal charges that's still going to happen. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that. All right. So, I don't know. Let's
count 5, felony murder.
Hold on.
Verdict is as follows. In the Superior Court of Glenn County, state of Georgia, the state of Georgia versus Travis McMichael, case number CR 000433. Jury verdict form. Count 1, malice murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. I'm going to ask that whoever just made an outburst be removed from the court, please. Count 2, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 3, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 4, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 5, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 6, aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 7, aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 8, false imprisonment. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 9, criminal attempt to commit a felony. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Dated this 24th day of November, 2021, signed by the foreperson. Have a seat. As to Gregory McMichael, in the Superior Court of Glenn County, the state of Georgia versus Greg McMichael, Case number CR 2000433. Jury verdict form. Count 1, malice murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, not guilty. Count 2, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 3, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 4, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 5, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 6, aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 7, aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 8, false imprisonment. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 9, criminal attempt to commit a felony. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. This 24th day of November, 2021, signed by the foreperson. As to William R. Bryan.
All right,
In the Superior Court of Glenn County, State of Georgia.
Right.
State of Georgia versus William R. Bryan. Case number CR 2000433. Jury verdict form. Count 1, malice murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, not guilty. Count 2, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, not guilty. Count 3, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, guilty. Count 4, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, guilty. Count 5, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, guilty. Count 6, aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, not guilty. Count 7, aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, guilty. Count 8, false imprisonment. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, guilty. Count 9, criminal attempt to commit a felony. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, guilty. Signed this 24th day of November by the foreperson.
All right, family. Those were the verdicts. The verdict is in. They're found guilty. The defendants were found guilty of murder and other charges on Wednesday for the pursuit and fatal shooting of Ahmaud Arbery. They face up to life in prison. All right. There's a few things that kind of bothered me about the trial, but my thing is I have this thing about me. I don't speak out of turn. I'd rather wait and get some of the facts in and see. That's just me. Now, y'all could get it on someone else's channel or from some other people, or y'all could do the thing that I guess people are doing now. Just kind of run your mouth about shit. And yeah, I don't do that. I'd rather wait. And yeah. So I think the woman, I don't even know her name, the prosecutor that laid this thing out, for the most part, from what I heard from her, was very, very sound. All right. Very, very, I mean, just from what I heard. When you're talking about claiming self-defense, it has to meet the legal statute or guidelines, if I could say it that way, of what self-defense actually is. The moment you become the one pursuing the person, that whole self-defense thing is out of the window. Here you are armed, and it's two vehicles trapping someone in. Dave Pierce, what's good with you, bro? Monique Hill, what's going on? All right. Salute Jackson Harlem. How you feel? All right. All right. Shanine, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Greetings. All right. So Brunswick, Georgia, 3 white men were found guilty of murder and charges on Wednesday for the pursuit and fatal shooting of Ahmaud Arbery, a 25-year-old black man, in a case that, together with the killing of George Floyd, helped inspire the racial justice protest. Protest, yes, but how about the act? Is it signed into law? Do we have any protections from this kind of thing moving forward? Help me out, fam. Do we have any protections moving forward? Do we have any protections moving forward? Does this necessarily change things in the criminal justice system? All right. Philip Belgrave, all the way from London. Peace, man. What's good with you, bro? All right. John Ireland, what's happening? DJ J Nice, I like your message, man, but you might want to tune in tomorrow for this holiday thing that you talking about, huh? Yeah, nah, I don't do that over here. Now, y'all may do it, because tomorrow, like I said, y'all got to explain to me, what is this term holiday? Let me see how you spelled it. HOLIDAYS. When originally it was supposed to be HOLY. It's supposed to be a holy day. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. But yeah, no, do not tie your energy, all right, back into these murderous people, man. Don't do that. All right, don't do that. I saw something really critical, man. Hold me. I think I even sent it to myself. Hold on. I saw this thing. I had to jump. Hold on. I had to jump back and kiss myself. I'm like, hold on. Wait a minute. Go, yada, yada, yada. Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. That's not it. That's not it either. Here it is. Let me share my screen with y'all. I'm like, damn. See, it's stuff like this that lets me know that I keep hearing from people on the internet, bootlicking, handkerchief head Negroes for the most part. What do you guys have to complain about? This is what they say. All right, because I said the same thing. If Kyle Rittenhouse was black, would it have been the same outcome? And I see people that's outside of the black experience having this conversation. I'm like, yeah, you don't even know enough about what it feels like and what we have to go through being black in America. So when we say, if Kyle Rittenhouse was black, it would have been a different outcome. Trust me, it would have been a different outcome. All right? It would have been a different outcome. So what y'all seeing on the screen right now is same crime, same courtroom, same judge, same criminal history. 1,300% difference in the sentencing. All right? Boggs Middleton, what's good with you, good bro? All right? Same crime, same courtroom, same judge, same criminal history. 1,300% difference in sentencing. Chase legal letter, whatever his name is. Armed robbery at 19. No contest plea. 1 misdemeanor prior. Total points 138.2. He gets 2 years in the county jail. Lamar Lloyd, armed robbery at 21. No contest plea. 1 misdemeanor prior. Total points 138.2. 26 years in prison. That's why I call it the criminal justice system. It's a criminal justice system ran by criminals. And this is the kind of stuff that we see. This is not back then. This is not the old days. This is not, you know, where you start hearing Negroes and white people talking about just get over it, or that happened back then. This is now. All right? This is now. So my question for tonight, what is the dude's name? The gentleman's name? Mr. Bryan. I'm looking for his name. Hold on. Travis Michael is great. And William Bryant. Roddy Bryant. Mr. Bryant. If he didn't film it and the footage did not surface, would it be the same outcome? Would it have been the same outcome is my question. My first question for tonight. Would it have been the same outcome? I'm curious. I'm waiting for some answers here. I got you, Lauren Creighton. We're definitely going to talk about the National Day of Mourning for the Native Americans. All right. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. Of course, we're going to talk about Thanksgiving. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, don't tune in. If you think the conversation tomorrow is going to interrupt your cranberry sauce and your turkey leg and all that other stuff, don't tune in tomorrow. All right, because I am going to disrupt your goddamn Thanksgiving dinner. So go somewhere else. I'm just letting y'all know now. We laying out the history, regardless of what kind of taste it leave in your mouth. So go somewhere else if you feel you might get offended. All right. If your ass is an ex-pilgrim, all right, or you whatever, or your ass came on here on the ship like before the Mayflower, not like on the Mayflower, but the one before that. I forgot what it was called, but I'm saying if you believe in Christopher Columbus and all this other kind of stuff, matter of fact, the turkey, the damn Santa Claus, and the rest of that stuff, tomorrow's going to be a problem for you if you decide to tune in. I'm just letting y'all know now from the rip. All right, so y'all might as well start getting mad right now. My phone number is 678-557-2919. Start sending your hate messages and threats right now because I'm just letting y'all know what it's going to be. I'm just letting you know just from the rip. All right? So if you are sensitive and you're easily offended, well, I am going to offend your ass tomorrow, plain and simple. All right? You will be offended. All right? Thank you, Quan, for putting my phone number up. I'm going to give everybody my cell phone number. Somebody call my phone number. Let's just see if it's, matter of fact, I'm not sure if I even paid the bill, but let's just see if it worked. Somebody call me real quick. Can somebody do that? Let me see if the phone is on. All right, it's on. Let me turn it up. It's turned up. I'm coming on tomorrow at 9 o'clock. I should come on early, but I really don't want to interrupt your meal. I'm just saying. All right. I don't see nobody calling. Somebody call. I'm just waiting for the call. Somebody. Shoot, somebody say something. Hold on for a second. There's about 5 calls that came through, and I just got like government agent written as the person's name. Because, you know, it's the usual threats. Y'all don't need to know anything about that. All right. Thank you. Ms. Walker. Thank you very much. How are you? All right. Now we know that the call works. The phone number works. I'm just waiting on their calls tomorrow, okay? How you doing? All right. Hold on for a second. I'm done with that. All right. Now we know it works. We good. We're going to put the phone right there. All right, so I'm just letting y'all know tomorrow. Yeah. Back to the regularly scheduled program. The men have also been indicted on several federal charges, including hate crimes and attempted kidnapping, and are expected to stand trial in February on those charges. All right? Okay. Now, question number 2. How are they going to fare? All right. It's going straight to voicemail. Okay. I'm going to straighten that out for tomorrow. Thank you. Got you, Quan. All right. T. Kirk, thank you very much. I got you. Yeah, I got a few calls that came through. I'm good. We know it worked. All right. So now, family. How are they going to fare in jail? All right. How? That's question number 1, 2, I believe. How are they going to, and how are we going to take this now and be able to have the people that's supposed to represent us, all right, put some laws in place, or work to put some laws in place that's going to protect us from this point forward. All right. Something should happen from this point forward, because if you're just jogging and 3 people are tracking you and tracking you down and just kind of yelling for you to stop and do whatever, and you haven't done anything, and then you see them brandishing weapons, right? Yeah, it's like, no. Okay. So shout out to all of the people that put pressure and stayed in the face and kept the story alive. Shout out, man. A revolutionary shout out to Ahmaud Arbery's mom and dad, who just stood fast, man, and just kind of, stayed the course, stayed focused. All right. Now, whether y'all like the top 3 lawyers that are taking on these cases, which a lot of y'all have a lot of things to say about them. Yeah, I have a P.O. box. Take my P.O. box down. My P.O. box number, first of all, send it to Professor Griff. All right. My P.O. box is P.O. Box 785. Right? Red Oak, Georgia, 30272. That's my P.O. box. Professor Griff, P.O. Box 785, Red Oak, Georgia, 30272. All right. All right. What did you expect? Was your expectations met? And then what do you expect moving forward in the future? And I was about to say, shout out to those 3 lawyers. Help me out, y'all, with their names. The Reverend Al Sharpton, Ben Crump, and Lee Merritt. Regardless of what you say and think about these individuals, they were instrumental in making this thing happen. Beautiful black skin, that's correct. Thank you very much. I know we have a lot to say because we don't agree with a lot of the moves they make in the way they make them. Some of us think they're ambulance chasers. Some of us think whatever. If they were instrumental in making it happen. I seen something on the news last night, man. It just turned my stomach. There was a young white guy working with his mom at a restaurant, and they showed the camera where he was tasting some of the chicken, and he started choking. So one of the employees, the male employees, saw him was choking, stopped what he was doing and gave him the Heimlich maneuver, but he was doing the Heimlich maneuver wrong. But he saved the boy's life. And I just saw some of the comments. I'm like, Y'all are stupid. I don't give a rat's ass whether he did it right with the wrong hand, upside down, or whatever. He saved the boy's life, so he did something right. Right or wrong? Listen, if you see me choking on, I don't know what I'm going to be choking on, like, because I don't eat anything with bones in it, I don't think. But anyway, so just if you see me choking on something, I don't know, a vegan cornflake or something, I don't know, what the hell. Yeah, save my life, whether you know how to do it or not. Save my life, Pink. What's up, Pink? Save my life. All right? So it says there was a modest demonstration in cities like New York after Wednesday's verdict against the three men who murdered Ahmaud Arbery. All right, I got a critical question to ask after I finish reading this paragraph. It says a small group in Times Square carried signs shouting slogans with several tourists joining them in a chant. All right, guilty, guilty, guilty. And people walking by and some tourists added in. It got louder and that kind of thing. Can I ask a question that I may get beat up for verbally? What do y'all think white supremacists are saying right now? And what do y'all think about the defense attorney saying something very demeaning in reference to his dirty black toes? I mean, is that something that you should kind of say and do? Thank you very much, Need to Know. I'm glad he just didn't pull out his camera and start filming the dude choking. Oh, so they're saying Kyle Rittenhouse is good, so they fine? Yeah, I don't care whether or not if Kyle Rittenhouse didn't murder any black people. He murdered some people. And yeah, that's not going to sit right with me. Not at all. Is it a checkers game being played right now, a tit for tat kind of with white supremacists right now? Because you cannot say to yourself that they're not watching. They're not, quote unquote, keeping score. All right? So we do have to understand a particular dynamic. All right? Shout out to all of those brothers and sisters that belong to gun clubs and black militia who showed up to protect protesters, who came to protect people down in Brunswick and in other places. All right? Shout out to the daughter and the dad, all right, in Kenosha for showing up to protect protesters. What's wrong with that? It says the judge will decide if the men convicted of murdering Ahmaud Arbery will ever get a chance for parole. It says the three men who were convicted on Wednesday of murdering Ahmaud Arbery must be sentenced to life in prison according to the Georgia law. All right, so now what is the law and are they going to follow the law? If you're convicted of felony murder, all right, 4, 5, 6 counts, kidnapping, all right, and some other charges. By right, yeah. Some say they might get paroled after 30 years. Well, I don't know how old, how old are they? 50, 52? Hold on for a second, family. Ahmaud Arbery was 25. Travis McMichael, 35. William Roddy Bryant, 52. And Gregory McMichael, 65. If he's 65 and you got to spend 30 years in prison, that's 95? Don't think you're getting out at 95, bro. William Roddy Bryant at 52. 30 years in prison. That'll be 82. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. It's good to see racism lose. These kind of comments I have issues with, family. It's good to see racism lose. Do you think racism won with Kyle Rittenhouse and racism lost with Ahmaud Arbery? I'm confused. Please help me out, family. There's going to be collateral damage. All right? And these people know and understand that. I'm looking at my bookshelf for a book right now, and I don't see it, and I don't want to get up and go over there if I don't readily see it. But anyway, thank you very much. Clean with Z and more. Racism is systematic, so they never lose. They always win. All right, and 5 just told us that 3 in the Ahmaud Arbery case are white sacrifices, as Nearly Fuller Jr. teaches us. Until racism is eradicated and replaced with a system of justice, racism is going to win. Racism, all right, it plays both sides. Racism, white supremacy plays both sides. Family, racism, white supremacy plays both sides. Let's not get it twisted. It says, from the moment the first guilty verdict was uttered inside a Georgia courtroom, a cascade of tears and shouts of vindication coursed across the country. Black parents called their children weeping. Activists choked up, embracing what they call a rare instance of justice. If this is a rare instance of justice, why is that when Black people have been seeking justice for a long with a capital N, long time? Why is that? We need to pick up Nearly Fuller's book, The Compensatory Code, and understand it, how racism, white supremacy works. So until there's laws put in place in a country whose sickness and disease divides even white people. All right, Crystal Woods, peace. What's good with you, Queen? All right, and then gun-toting vigilante and violence has been on display in and out of the streets of America. All right, from Kenosha to Charlottesville to Brunswick, Georgia. And we're seeing cases now that are being put on the national and international scene for people to look at racism in its rare form. But no laws are being put in place to protect you, even on that level. So I'm saying, if that's the case, and it is, what should you be doing? What should you be doing? Crystal, you said you're happy for the verdict? Okay. What should you be doing? Because when I heard the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict, I said, wow, that's sending a signal to white supremacists now that, yeah, you could go to protest armed. But it also sent a signal to Black people that you could go to the protest armed. Now, are white police officers going to view you the same as they would white protesters who are coming to the protest armed? I'm not sure about that. I don't think so. I'm not sure about that, man. Georgia lawmakers react to the conviction in the Arbery murder trial. All right? Listen, family, I just want to let y'all know everyone has their calling. Crystal, you have your calling. All right? All right? Griff has his calling. Quan, you have your calling. Tito Saunders, the rest of y'all on it, everyone have their own calling. And maybe we're not supposed to be doing the same thing at the same time. Brother Panic, you got your calling, I got my calling. All right? I got to answer to the Creator that put me on the path that I'm on. All right? If somewhere on my journey, if I meet up with you and we cross paths, beautiful. If I don't, though, you still got to answer your call. Let's not condemn those that went down there to throw their fists in the air dressed in black uniforms, whether you're armed or unarmed. But you're always armed with a spirit of protecting our people and just letting these people know that we're not going to stand idly by and watch you hunt us down and kill us. No. 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 And I don't want you looking over your gate, over your fence, looking in my yard, judging me about my path and my calling. I'm on mine. The question now becomes, are you on yours? And if you are, you shouldn't be worried about mine. Come on now, help me out. The question is, you got to answer to the Creator that created you and deposited your mission in you. The Creator deposited my mission in me. I adhered to it. When I first heard it, I stood, I saluted, and I've been doing it ever since. I met some beautiful people along the way. Crystal Woods being one of them. Quan being another one. Need to Know. John Trey. B-Son. All right, Johnny Taylor. Little Goddess. All right, the people around me, some of my soldiers, some of my crew. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm just saying, carry out yours. I did a song years ago called Pastor Ammo. If you can't do nothing else, you're like, yo, Griff, here's a couple of clips, a couple of mags, backpack, some first aid, blah, 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 blah. Some 7.62, some 5.7, something, right? That's all I'm saying. Don't condemn me in mine. Dozens of Arbery supporters marched through the streets in victory, holding up red, black, and green flags. Some of them may not know. Crystal, I think you said, why is it so difficult for us to unify on one accord? We can, but I think the one accord needs to be defined. And I say, let's just unite first on a spiritual level. Let's unite there. The crowd outside the courtroom celebrated after the guilty verdict was read on Wednesday. After walking Ahmaud Arbery's family to their cars, about 60 people marched through the streets. And that's some security for your behind, 60 people. And speaking on that, Crystal, I don't have to be the same religion as someone in order for me to unite with them. We ain't got to have the same boots on. We ain't got to wear the same glasses. All right? We just don't, man. We don't even have to have the same rallying cry. Some people pray with their hands closed. Some people pray with their hands open. Some people pray standing up. Some people pray sitting down, kneeling. All right? Some people don't pray. All right? Some people are walking prayers. All right? But that's no reason or excuse for me to condemn anybody. The thing is, as long as you're praying, and even if you don't, I'm good. So we just uniting on the fact that we got to survive and get one another's back. Good, I'm uniting on that. Plain and simple. We'll figure out all the other nuances of it down the road when we get free and when we get a land that we can call our own. And then if you want to live on the north side of town with your people, cool. Ain't no love lost. Ain't no love lost. Ain't no love lost, man. But I don't want you coming from the north side of town down to the south side where I'm at. All right, talking about my grass is not green enough. Come on, stop that. No. The thing is, once we put this thing together, it's up to all of us to protect it. That's how I am with my friendships. If we friends, then don't violate what the thing that governs our friendship. Don't violate that. Because once you violate that, then it's like I'm looking at you all crooked now. It says, hours before the 12 jurors found 3 men guilty of murdering Ahmaud Arbery, they had a request for the judge. They asked to see the video of Mr. Arbery's killing again, 3 more times. Damn. Wendy Boggs, what's good with you? They asked to see it 3 more times. 3 more times. Wow. They were getting that image and those images ingrained. So when they gave their decision on whether or not it was going to be innocent or guilty on about 9 charges, yeah. I hear some people on both sides of the fence talking about Trayvon Martin. And y'all heard me say before, and I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to be very clear. I want a fake-ass rent-a-cop to come follow my ass through a damn apartment complex and try to stop me and start asking me some questions. Come on. Come on. No, it'd be a totally different outcome. Trayvon Martin was what, 14, 15, 16? And you a grown-ass man following a kid. Asking him some questions. Stop that, man. Stop that. I'm going into 2022, but not on my watch. That's number 1. Number 2 is going to be you touch one, you touch all. All right? And my last one, which will probably add a couple of more a little bit later on, I wish a motherfucker would. I'm going to let you marinate on that for me. Marinate on them 3. Not on my watch. You touch one, you touch all. Last but not least, I wish a motherfucker would. Because if I'm going to die, all right, I'm going out like a soldier, for real. I'm not going out begging for somebody, for my life on my knees. Fuck that. Nah, nope. No. I wish, Soleil, if you're watching, help me out. Can I do like a spirit transplant? Can I take this spirit, harness it, and kind of put it in about 1,000 people? Because just me doing the t-shirt, I wish a motherfucker would, that's just not going to help. No, I only want I wish a motherfucker would broadcast. I didn't even want that. No, I need it here. Carrie, you're absolutely correct. I need to put that up on the screen because if nothing else touched my spirit, man, it was that, Carrie. Espinoza, thank you very much, Queen. Elijah McClain in Denver died for nothing. Absolutely nothing. 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 Nah, Rhonda, I can't even make a song about it. I wish a motherfucker would. No. No, you're right, Quan. It's warrior spirit from this day forward. Now, anything that you are, we're going to put warrior in front of it. If you're a scholar, then warrior scholar. If you're an artist, A recording artist. Then you're going to be a warrior recording artist. All right, what are you? You play double dutch? Then good. A warrior double dutch. What you braid hair? You got to weave? Good. A warrior weaver. Whatever the hell. All right, what warrior hairstylist. What you do? Developing an urban tactical mindset. That's going to be the subject. You're a warrior agent. Thank you, Miss Boggs. Thank you. You're a warrior drummer. Thank you, Eric. Dwayne. What's wrong with that? You're a warrior goddess? Soleil says she a warrior goddess. What's wrong with that? Jabril, what's good with you, man? You a Muslim? Good. You a warrior Muslim. All right. Because y'all act like y'all gonna pray racism, white supremacy away. My dentist is a warrior dentist. I hear you. Y'all act like y'all just gonna act like y'all gonna vote it away. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Robert Morrow said warrior African drummer. Ashe. Ashe. You a writer? Then you a warrior writer. All right, one last thing before I kind of... Matter of fact, let me go back. Because, yeah. I just want to finish this out on a high note. Positive one. All right? Senator John Ossoff from Georgia praised the verdict and noted hurdles that the case had to overcome, including earlier prosecutors who did not believe a crime had been committed in the first, not John Ossoff, in the first goddamn place. These people didn't even think a crime had been committed in the first place. Can you imagine that? This man had a hole blown through his chest with a 12-gauge shotgun, and they said a crime didn't even occur. We don't think that, Natasha. You on the wrong channel, love. I don't know where you come from. Yeah, you on the wrong channel. How is that not a crime? Yeah, 5, I'm curious. I had to put her on timeout. She got to go sit in the corner and think about what she just said. Yeah, I don't even know. Who the hell said that? I think they said that about themselves. And after all these years have failed to prove that. Now, she's talking about the name of the system that they've created. Yeah, we just keeping things in its proper context. Yeah, incognito, trip in. So they thought that filming it would vindicate them from their actions. So he held on to the footage. How long? And then he released it. So they said the New York Times used security footage, cell phone video, 911 calls, and police reports to reconstruct the 12 minutes before Ahmaud Arbery was shot dead. Wow. Wow. So they didn't schedule the sentencing yet. Did y'all notice something? Or is it just me? And once again, I need y'all to help me out. Did you notice that they weren't handcuffed at all? I mean, I'm not being petty. I'm just observing something and facilitating a conversation right now. But did you notice that? Joe Mullins. Good point. If the three men in this case were black and they hunted down a white 25-year-old boy, young man, and shot him to death, what do y'all think would happen? So don't forget, Travis's sister posted, damn, Ahmaud's killing on her Snapchat. Wow. Donna C., I'm right with you, sis. Yo, in my, Griff, having Griff time, me time to myself, man, I just, you cry, but you cry inside. It's like, it was hard for me to wrap my brain, man. That, you right, that and Tamir Rice, I just, yeah. Mika with the butter. No, you're right. You got to be a sick individual. Doc, what's good with you, bro? You have to be sick. But my thing is, this is the thinking and the spirit that racism, white supremacy fosters. And along with white privilege, you think and feel that you could drive along a black man who's jogging, give him a command, and if he don't respond to your command, you could shoot him dead. Them days are over with. Those days are over. Them days are over with, man. So if y'all got white friends, y'all need to put them motherfuckers on notice. Them days are done. Nah, sorry. Them days are done. Them days are done. I don't even know who still does that. Like, when I first heard of this, I'm like, nah, that didn't happen. For real? The dude was jogging and they drove along next to him and nah. And then when I started reading and seeing, I'm like, damn. Oh, man. Wow. Yeah, no. DJ J Nice. No, I can't. There's a class coming up with myself, Doc, and LP on December 12th at 7 p.m. I'll discuss the Black Pack then. All right. No, you're right, Doc. Nope. And whether this be the last words that y'all hear from Professor Griff, I'm sorry. Nope. You touch one, you touch all. Like, and not on my watch. And last but not least, I wish a motherfucker would. No, it's not happening. Scooter Nelson 7, that's good, but I do. And guess what? I'm gonna use it to my advantage. You're right, Donna C. You cannot pray white supremacy away. There ain't enough calling on Jesus that's going to erase racism, white supremacy. The mere fact that you're sitting around waiting on a white savior is part of the racist, white supremacist plan and ideology. No, not going to happen. No, that's not a new target, Mr. Jabberwocky 809. Nah. The black Amazon drivers and Uber drivers, that's not a new target. It's just not being reported. Maybe you on a different news cycle. Yeah, no. Anyway, family, I'm going to be on tomorrow night. And like I told y'all before, do not come on here with your bullshit tomorrow night. All right? If your ass is filled your belly with turkey and the rest of the cranberry sauce and what's the stinky leg stuff? The collard greens and mashed potatoes and pork chops and all that stuff that y'all eat. Yeah, you will get your feelings handed to your ass tomorrow night if you come on here acting up. We're going to talk about thanks taken. We're going to talk about the indigenous people that were in this land. All right. So yeah, no. I'm just warning y'all right now. Plain and simple. All right, it's Professor Griff. I got to get rid of here. Somebody says shitlins. Yeah, they're going to be eating shitlins and some other stuff from the Rudy to the Tootie. All right. That's a hell of a thing. How can anybody eat the bowels of any damn animal? But anyway, we're going to talk about that tomorrow. All right, family, it's Professor Griff. I love you all to life. And of course, this is Serious Minds RNTV. And I will see you guys, inshallah, tomorrow. All right. Okay. If you think the guilty verdict put a dent in racism, white supremacy, then you need to understand racism, white supremacy just a little bit deeper. It's Professor Griff. I love y'all to life, man. I don't love you to death. I love you to life. All right. Peace. Peace, Soleil. Peace, Queen. Love and appreciate you. Love and appreciate you too. All right, family. Peace.
Serious Minds Brain Tonic was created to sharpen the mind by protecting cells and increasing neurotransmitters associated with learning and memory. This is the Serious Minds Brain Tonic. The Resurrection Formula. This male reproductive tonic elixir is the resurrection you've been looking for. It is a stimulating sexual tonic with mild androgen-like effects that is nourishing to the reproductive system. You can order them at www.professorgriff.me and www.seriousmindsinstitute.com. Just call 678-557-2919. Your health is your wealth. Peace.